Hey Teresa, let's check this one out. So we're asked to multiply matrix A and matrix B. Get pen going here. So first things first, it's always a good idea just to make sure that they're going to work, okay? Because it's telling us if possible. So our first matrix, matrix A, is a 2 by 2 matrix. We're going to multiply that by a 2 by 2 matrix. So if the last number and the first number are the same, that means they are compatible, which means they can be multiplied, and our resulting answer is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, now you probably knew that, I was just pointing that out. So when we multiply two matrices, we multiply row by column. Okay, so we're going to take the first row of matrix A. Pen just died. Come on, pen. There we go. So we're going to take the first row of matrix A, and we're going to multiply that by the first column of matrix B. So I'm going to just do this out as a big one. So here our first numbers here is -2 times -2. So -2 times -2. And we're going to add that to our second element, which is going to be 3 times -1. So +3 times -1. And that's going to be our first element in our answer. So this is like the first, this is like row 1, 1, you know, or element 1, 1. We'll do the second column now. Let me just put a little mark in here just to keep all this straight, right? Because we're going to have a bunch of different answers going on here. Top row by second column, so we have -2 times 0. I'll just write it in, but we know that's going to be 0. And then we'll add that to 3 times 1. So 3 times 1. We'll do that up. Next, we're going to do our first column our second row by our first column. So this is going to be 3 times -2 plus 2 times -1. 2 times -1. And then lastly, we'll do our first row with our second column over here. So this is going to be 3 times 0, which I'll just write in so we keep everything straight, plus 2 times 1. Okay, so that's kind of my intermittent matrix here, and then we'll just go ahead and combine all this stuff up. Our first one here, we're going to have -2 times -2, which is going to be 4. So that's going to be 4 plus 3 times -1 is -3. So 4 minus 3 really, or 4 plus -3, however you want to write that. 4 minus 3. Over here now, our second element. This is going to be 0. 0 plus 3 times 1 is 3. So we can evaluate that one right there. Over here now, we're going to have -6 plus -2. So that's going to be -8 right there. And over here we're going to have 3 times 0, which is 0, plus 2 times 1, which gives us 2. Okay, so we'll just make some more room going on here. Now 4 times 3 is going to be 1. I'll just erase that so we can save some room here. That's going to give us a 1. And that should be our resulting matrix right there. 1, 3, -8, and 2. Okay, so 1, 3, -8, and 2. That's going to be our right answer there for A. Check our answer, and we got it. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let me know if it doesn't.